My goal for TikTok was never to be TikTok famous.
Yes, we did wait for marriage, and it was terrible.
Can you clean those while I get the questions pulled up, please?
Yeah, sure.
Did you lick them?
No, just
Oh, I lick
blowed
them.
on them. Here.
Hunter, they're wet. Oh my god.
You weren't supposed to notice.
I could hear you.
Ready to rumble.
Hi, my name's Devin.
Can't see a dang thing.
Oh, look at all these questions.
Remember our first couple Q&As, we had to make up questions?
Yeah.
Now we have too many to answer.
Like, we're not going to be able to answer all those for sure.
Sorry in advance. Hey guys. Welcome back to the channel.
Hey, Cordal fam. Okay, the last Q&A we did, I had my hair up like this.
Well, because the Q&A is just kind of a chill, you know.
Well, I was after church. I was actually
it.
dressed up. But I'm like totally chilled right now. I'm like chilled out.
Is that a problem?
No, it's not. It's just like I look like a Teletubby again.
You don't. Why are you all of a sudden Teletubbies if your hair's up?
Because I just feel like it's just sticking up on the top of my head, you know?
Take that ish down.
No, my hair's gross. It's dirty.
Well, wash it.
Okay, I need to wash it. Okay. This is kind of just like a random Q&A. Lots of things, relationship, it's everything.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Did parents or people say anything for getting married at an early age?
Of course.
Yeah. Really, our family has always been on board.
Yeah.
Like, our parents were totally okay with it.
Yeah.
All for it.
Everybody else.
You know, you got the
typical shenanigans.
But nobody really said anything directly to us. We always heard it through other people.
Yeah.
And you could just sense it. You know,
Right.
they would make like ask passive questions.
Right.
Like, well, what about
Why don't you just wait?
Yeah. Y'all have your whole life ahead of you. And like, are you Jesus? Do you know? Because I could die tomorrow. Thank you.
I mean, I guess technically that would be your whole life. Would still be
ahead of you. Exactly. Are you nervous that the internet world will change your relationship?
In what way?
I think just in any way. I think it could go both.
Yeah.
I'm not worried for our sake.
No.
Because we have such a good relationship.
Right.
You know, it's already healthy and set on a good foundation.
Yeah.
Jesus. But I don't want to be naive either because the enemy can take any little doorway and like try to creep his way in there.
Definitely.
So we have to be prepared and state in the word and, you know, protect our marriage. Pray for it. Yeah. You have to. Everybody does. It's been so fun for us to do this together. Like, it's fun. I like being in this with you.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do this without you.
Exactly.
You know, so.
I know. It wouldn't be the same.
No.
Any future kids? If so, how many?
We're both content with the numero uno that we have now.
Yeah. And I think that's okay. Like,
you think it's okay? It's definitely okay.
No, I know, but so many people, you know, I used to say I wanted a lot, like 3 or whatever. My mom has 6 kids.
But I definitely don't see us having more than 2.
Yeah. But like right now, we're not
totally fine having 1.
Trying or anything. But God's
stranger things have happened.
You know? Do y'all plan on staying in Alabama? I live in Alabama too. Hey girl.
For the foreseeable future.
Yes. Like we have always, we're such homebodies.
Yeah. We don't plan on moving anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
But we're also open to the opportunities.
Right.
So
we really want to travel. So I always like having a home and then like going somewhere and be like, I want to go back home. You know, we've always said we wouldn't move, but I don't want to say never because we don't know what the Lord has in store for us.
Right.
What's the moment that you knew you were going to be together forever?
We had both been thinking about it like separately, I guess. And I remember we were at Beef Brady's and we just randomly had this conversation that, because of course we had plans to like go to college. I mean, we did go to college, but like go off to college. Started talking about it and we had like both mutually decided that we would just go to Wallace at least for 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's
because at that time,
because I wanted to do PT.
You wanted to do
but I was like, wait, why don't I do PTA? School? Yeah.
And then I wasn't planning on being a firefighter at that time. I was wanting to do engineering at that time. So, but I was like, instead of going to, you know, a university right off the bat, we'll go to Wallace, you get your PTA.
But we wanted to be together.
Right,
we
wanted
to be
together.
Why do we have to separate?
And from that point on, it was like overnight. It was like a light switch flipped in both of our heads. We're like, we're going to sacrifice to be together.
Because before that, we were like sad that like, dang, we're not going to be at the same college. And they were like, why? Why do we have to not? Why do we have to be at separate colleges and stuff?
That was a great day.
Yeah, it was. I remember feeling so content and then like excited that, okay, we don't have to leave each other.
Right.
You know? No. That goes into this question. Did you go to college? Yes. So we went to a community college here in Dothan. Wallace Community College.
Go Cubs.
What's your favorite restaurant thing to do in Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge? We'll do 5 things.
Okay.
Pancake Pantry.
Dollywood.
The Apple Barn.
The Apple Barn.
You gotta walk through downtown Gatlinburg.
Yeah, no doubt. The outlets. And if you're looking for like a different thing to
outlets,
do.
Yep.
The Wax Museum.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Okay, add in a 6th thing. If it's snowing, drive through
Cades Cove.
Because it's beautiful.
If it's not snowing, don't waste your time.
Yeah, it's a really long drive. Did you and Hunter meet? We answered that on our last video, so if you haven't watched it, go watch
check it out.
Will you be sharing any of the home building process? We plan to. Yes. Nothing has really started yet, so we actually did film some of our design meetings, so whenever we get more home footage, we plan to put that in there.
Yeah.
From the ground up, you shall all see it. Any moving updates?
The builder is getting the construction on, and they're waiting on that.
Yeah.
We're waiting on an appraiser right now.
But they're saying that it could be August or September until our house is done. What does your quiet time routine look like? We wake up really early before Ivy wakes up.
Try to.
I read a devotion, then I read my Bible, and right now I'm trying to read the Bible through the year. So I'm going in order, and then you're just reading.
I started in the Old Testament.
Yeah. How do you keep God at the center of your marriage? Discipline.
Yeah.
Time spent in the Word and prayer and all that. Because as we do that, like individually, it just makes everything else fall into place.
Yeah.
What is any advice you have for a teen trying to get involved in their church? I'm so thinking back to when we were trying to get involved. Just show up. Showing up is the number one step. And then from there, just let God lead you where you feel led. Like if you feel led to serve, volunteer, or whatever. Don't do it for like to check a box as like religion,
Right.
Wherever you feel that God's leading you. Baby number 2, no. We did have we thought we were last week.
Yeah.
Actually, and it was funny because I'm not. We have proof I'm not, but yeah, we thought I was.
Yeah.
We were like, what's your favorite thing about marriage?
Just being together all the time.
I would say that too. How do you keep the spark going between the two of you?
Dates. I'm looking through your glass.
Can you see? Is it blurry?
Very blurry.
I'm very terrible vision.
Very terrible vision.
Yeah. Sometimes if we haven't spent enough time together, that's when we start butting heads. And then we're like, okay, I don't like when we're like this.
Yeah.
So that just shows nobody's perfect. Not even an internet couple you see. Like, we're not perfect. But we strive for each other and to have a great relationship. How to get past negativity. I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
Some days it's just easier. Some days it depends on my headspace. Like some days I'm like, and I could just blow it off. But then other days, like the other day was really bad for me.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to be in bed and just be all in my feels. And I cried like on and off all day.
Yeah.
I was just so sad because people were so mean. I was like, okay, why can I not feel better? And then I hadn't gotten my Bible that day. So I got in the Word and I listened to worship music. And then I have to remember that person doesn't know me. So like, why does their opinion of me matter so much?
Yeah.
I have the people in my corner that love me and know me. And if somebody random's just going to be rude and judge me, like, whatever. But that's hard. It's hard to accept too.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you say? How do you get past negativity?
Just don't think about it.
It's just different for everybody.
Yeah.
I can't just not think about it.
If you have somebody that's in your physical life that you work with or something like that,
it's harder.
Yeah, it's harder for sure. But for us, we just see, negative comments or whatever.
The other day, though, I was faced with a real life bully.
Yeah. And
that was the first time, because I kept brushing it off like, oh, it's just comments, like trolls and stuff.
Right.
But to really be someone in person, be that hateful or whatever towards me for no reason, it shocked me. And honestly, like, I handled it a lot better than I thought I would have, you know?
Right.
I guess I was just in a better headspace that day.
Yeah.
But I just said a prayer for her.
If people are, like, being really negative and hateful and ridicule you for no reason, like, you haven't done anything to them, they just, for whatever reason, they just don't like you. Most of the time, they're dealing with so many of their own problems internally.
Their issues.
And it's their problems that they're taking out on everybody else. Yeah. So don't take it so hard on yourself.
Right, and that's what I'm remembering.
Like you said, you prayed for her.
Yeah, best and worst thing about having a following online. So that kind of goes back into what we just said.
Yeah.
What would you say the best thing is?
The best thing is, I mean, we've always had these personalities and we've always liked to make people laugh. Everything that we put out there, we've been doing that to each other and with each other for years. So for us to be able to just be ourselves and share that with people and people enjoy it, you know, that makes us feel good. But, you know, show people through our fruits that we're believers. So if people can, you know, laugh and like watching our content of us just being ourselves, then that's encouraging to us.
And I feel like we have so many friends. Like, it's just an outlet. Yeah. You know, we get to, I don't know, it's cool.
For sure.
Now, the worst thing I would say is all of the, like, the privacy stuff. We're being watched way more. Yeah. Like, you know, every little thing is going to be criticized and judged.
I mean, even if you don't mean something a certain way, somebody takes it a certain way, then you offend that person.
Because everybody's perceptions are so different.
Exactly.
How did Hunter propose?
On the beach. My mom was taking like some beach pictures of us.
It was my idea too. I just wanted a couple pictures.
I had the ring and I had it in my pocket and we were taking pictures. I like hugged her like this for like kind of like a silly picture or whatever, but I was holding the ring behind her back.
For a picture?
Flash the picture up there.
Okay.
I was holding it behind her back and she didn't know. Yeah. And then I just proposed.
I still remember so shocked. You can tell in those pictures how shocked I was. I boohooed. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Because all day I'd been like, Hunter, why would, like...
We were at the beach, right? And you wanted to go ring shopping all day.
Yeah.
And we almost went. Yeah. Even though I had a ring in my pocket.
It was one of those things I felt like was going to happen, but it wasn't ever going to get here. What's your favorite and meaningful Bible verse to you? I gotta look it up because I'm terrible at remembering them. Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God.
Sweet girl.
And I think why that means so much to me is I've always struggled with anxious thoughts and feelings. How did you save up for your wedding? We were engaged 1.5 years to save up. I had a savings account from high school, just from working in the summertime and stuff. So I had my own savings that I remember literally as soon as we got engaged, I booked a photographer and it took my whole savings.
Yeah, I mean, we were young, so we had jobs, but we didn't really have any other bills. So all the money that we made just went to it. And we did everything pretty much as cheap as we could.
Yeah, I think we spent the most money on the photographer and the flowers. Yeah. But everything else we, you know, thankfully knew like people and people knew people. Right. And then I made payments on our wedding dress for 1 year. I went shopping as soon as we got engaged. Yeah. What is something that God's shown you so far this year? That
literally He can change your life in an instant. If you haven't been following us very long. Long story short, we started making YouTube videos a little over 1 year ago. YouTube is a slow go, for sure. We started making TikToks in like October of last year. And we got up to 25,000 followers. We kind of plateaued there and we're there for a long time. In January, we blew up, and I think by the end of January, we had 1 million.
In a month. It's all happened in a month. That's crazy, dude. Yeah. Like, we just keep saying that.
He can change your life in an instant. Nothing is promised. This changed our lives in a good way.
So for me, He's taught me to the world, things of this world do not matter, and to rely on Him and everything will be okay. Yeah. Even if everything around you is crumbling and falling down and apart, if you have Him, you'll be okay.
And not to say that like everything that's come out of this is good. You just said earlier, you struggled. You know, sometimes we struggle.
Yeah, it's like mentally versus not physically. College, asking because I'm struggling with wanting to be my own boss, but society stinks. Girl, yes, I feel you. Society can stink.
If you feel led to be your own boss, be your own boss.
Yeah. Even if you have to struggle for a while or sometimes things take sacrifices. I have a degree as a physical therapist assistant.
That you worked hard for.
That I worked very hard for 2 years. Yep. And when I graduated, I only worked 1 year, and then I got pregnant, and then I was like, I want to be home with my baby. Society has told me I should go back to work. I should be back at work by now. You worked so hard for that degree. You need to use it. And, you know, I want to do social medias and be home with my baby. Society is going to tell you all those things, but
you just gotta do what you want to do.
Did y'all wait for marriage? How was it if y'all did?
Yes, we did wait for marriage, and it was terrible.
It was terrible?
Yes, it was terrible.
Your first time was terrible?
Oh, she's asking how was it if we waited? How was the waiting process, or how was the first?
No.
I thought she was talking about the waiting process.
The waiting process was hard.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because
I doubt we can't answer the other what you want answer on here.
I mean, waiting is hard.
It's not human nature.
You're tempted. It's hard.
Toast my goats.
Can y'all explain more on how you guys felt called to start a family? Yeah, it like switched like that. We went from no, we want to wait, we're not ready.
Yeah.
And then 1 month, all of a sudden, I started having dreams, and then just this weird feeling to quit my job because I was like, our family is about to start.
Yeah.
And then I got pregnant.
Yep.
What were your goals when you started TikTok, and have they changed at all since? My goal for TikTok was never to be TikTok famous. We started it in October.
Yeah. She originally started making TikToks to be funny, using some like silly looking filters, you know, blah, blah, blah.
But then when they started getting views, I was like, because I uploaded my baby ones.
The baby one. If you scroll way down, she uploaded like, you know, one of those tearjerker birth videos, and it went viral.
And then I was like, wait, okay, so we could actually do this.
Right.
Like, and then it made me be like, okay, this could help our YouTube. My intention was always to help YouTube, and it still is. You were open about being monetized on YouTube and money. How does TikTok work? You have to get...
you have to have 1,000 followers, right?
No, 10,000. 10,000?
10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 followers. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
I think...
YouTube is 1,000 subscribers.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure TikTok's 10,000 followers and 100,000 views. And then you end up getting accepted, and it took us like a month, I think, only making like a few cents per view, right? So you only got from October until January.
We made like $200.
It was like $150.
We made like $150.
Yeah, it was $150.
We made like a quarter a day, basically.
Yeah.
And then some days we would make
It'd be
like
like
$1.
5 cents, 75 cents here.
Yeah.
25 cents.
Yeah.
Because each day, it's always 3 days delayed. I Googled it. It's like for 1 million views, it was like $20. But I don't know how accurate that is because it don't break it down for us. We just get a sum of a number.
It's just like, this is how much you made. We don't really know what goes into it.
Yeah. What's your siblings' names? Okay, I got...
Start at the top.
At the top. Brent, that's my brother. Sage, that's my older sister. Logan, that's my other older sister. Then there's me. And then there's Scout, and then there's Roman.
And?
So that's on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, we got Nolan, my little brother, and then Casey, my stepsister, Dallas, my stepbrother.
Do you see this, people? She has to have 2 hands to count.
It's so complicated. How do you make your relationship work?
Put the old key in the ignition, just ring, you know.
You just have to like...
All right, people.
You just have to choose
Thanks
each other.
for coming. Thanks for watching. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
You're interrupting. You're talking over me.
We're ending the vlog.
Yeah, but I was still answering a question. And you're just talking to end the vlog.
Do you see how she acts to me, people?
You just have to keep choosing each other.
Just always choose each other.
Yeah.
Put each other first.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Are you sure?
We'll do more Q&As.
Let me answer one more question.
No, we'll do more Q&As. We answered a lot of questions tonight.
We did. All right, people. Thank y'all for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a like if you like the video. Comment some YouTube video ideas. Go follow our TikTok if you don't.
Yes, follow us on Instagram so you can to ask us questions.
Dang Skippy.
Yeah.
And we hope you people have a fantastic day.
Yes. All right. Peace. Bye.